Okay, this is one of my all-time easy meals that I have made pretty much once or twice a week my entire life. I switched up the chicken recipe recently. This is roasted chicken, and what I did was I drizzled the chicken with oil. I sprinkled it with seasoned salt and pepper, and then I roasted 400. Usually I would broil it, but it turned out really good, so I didn't really need to. Okay, and then I made some instant mashed potatoes straight out of the stockpile. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to make a well, a big well to hold my my gravy. So, you know, as to get as much gravy in these mashed potatoes as I possibly can, because, you know, gravy is tasty. I buy these at 99 cents only. Okay, so I just want to keep them warm. And so now I want to make some gravy, and I use my powdered milk. And, okay, I want to sprinkle my drippings with a little flour. And if you notice in the back, I have some milk left, so I want to use that first. And if I have a little gravy left, that's fine with me. You know what I'll do. I will save it in a little bowl, and I will eat it like a little bowl of soup tomorrow or the next day whenever I get around to eating it. I will dip some bread in it, or, you know, I will just heat it up and eat it like a little bowl of soup. And, you know, it is really stupid to sit around going hungry saying, oh, that's bad for my cholesterol. You know, it's bad malnutrition. Anything made with milk is pretty nutritious, you know, down through the generations. My dad's family, they were great eaters of gravy, and they lived to be almost 100. So what I want to do is I want to continue on doing what they did, because it was very, very effective. The children were healthy, the children were happy, you know. No going hungry, no misery, you know, misery. Not good. Okay, so and so, you know, it's been a long day, so I will just have a few beets to go with my chicken. My son doesn't like beets, but I do. So, okay, I'll have some beets. I like beets because they don't require cooking. You know, it's been a long day. Okay, so my drippings are starting to look really, really good. My pan's on, I gotta be careful. Alright, so now I will use I made this last night, you know, when I was making the oatmeal smoothie. That is good. If you have never made an oatmeal smoothie, you know, just add milk to your milk and sugar and drink your oatmeal. It's good. Okay, my gravy. Okay, now the trick to creamy gravy is continuous stirring. 1 cup powdered milk, 4 cups water. And if you have it, bottled water is best. But if you don't have any, you don't have any. And so, you know, if my gravy is a little lumpy, I'm not concerned. I just stir it until I stir the lumps out. And I like my gravy a little bit on the thin side because I will eat it like soup. And when I reheat it, if it thickens up on me, I just add water or milk. But it's already got milk in it, so you can usually just heat it with water. And it's best to keep your heat up pretty high if you can handle it. This is going to be some good gravy. You can use, one of the followers said they don't like milk. They prefer chicken broth. That's good too. Or you can use half and half. Okay, this stuff's starting to come along now. So I want to add a little, you know, in the day they used to feed the babies chicken and gravy. No wonder the babies were smart, huh? I used to feed my son baby food. What I used to do is I used to buy lamb, carrots, green beans, and formula. That's what the pediatrician told me to do. And I used to make little meals, you know, the meat, the carrots, the green beans, the potatoes, the gravy, and I used to sit them at the table with me and my ex-husband like a little, you know, we used to have our little meals together. And then I can pretty much continue that on. In fact, I do it to myself to this day. Okay, and so, yummy. What do I have? Peach tea that I'm glad I bought this. It's hot here. You know what was really kind of interesting last night during that heat stroke power outage? It wasn't too hot. What did happen though is that when the power came back on, the temperature setting, okay, my gravy is looking really delicious. And if you're new to gravy making, don't be intimidated. Just get yourself your drippings and, you know, start making some gravy. Strike these words from your vocabulary. I can't. And if your gravy turns out a little bit lumpy, that's okay. Just eat it lumpy. It's not going to kill you. It's good. Okay, now let me taste this. And if it tastes awful, I'm going to tell you I hate it. If it tastes good, I'm going to tell you you got to try this. I've been making this all my life. It's not going to taste terrible. It's going to taste delicious. Look at my chicken under here. I'll show you. Try this one, you guys. It's easy too. I always used to tell my son, if someone tells you to go jump off a bridge and you do it and you're stupid and you don't eat gravy, that's on you. Let your kids go hungry and feed them granola bars and yogurt. That is effing stupid. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.